Namaste, everyone. I'm recording this really late, so I'm not gonna try to talk too loud. But it's a lot of things that I want to address. I want you guys to really, really be careful with who you are sleeping with, because everybody has a spirit, and if you don't understand your generation, um, when it comes to bloodlines and stuff like that, it will be hard to navigate through these people and who they are. And these people look regular. These people look regular. But something will always tell you that something is a little off with them, okay? I'm sorry. My lips were really dry. Well, not really dry, but they just feel dry. But something would tell you that something is off. And you have to really have the spirit of discernment. Every divine feminine needs to pray for the spirit of discernment, because when you're on a twin flame journey, just because you're divine masculine doesn't get there, as together, doesn't mean that it just stops. It keeps going. It started before you even knew about the journey. It started since you were younger. And excuse me if I get a little emotional, because this is what a spiritual awakening is all about. A lot of people think it's, rainbows and gumdrops, and it's the complete opposite. Because you're realizing what is really happening. Now, it can get easier when you do things to protect you through your spiritual journey. But when you're getting spiritual gifts and spiritual downloads, that is a completely different, it's completely different. You get your spiritual downloads through actually being in the journey and actually healing. Because as you heal, um, that's when the gifts come through. Now, I'm gonna talk about a little bit of my experience. I'm gonna speak a little bit on my background. I was born into a family. Oh, 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 that itched. Okay, I was born into a family that was a part of Freemason. And my karmic grandmother was the one that told me about it. And this is how I know that if they didn't do the work to know what was really happening, then they were just being used by spirits, lower level, lower vibrant spirits to break me. But I was the one that was sent to break the generational curses that they have put on the family. My family has a history of Freemasonry and being Eastern Stars. Now, as far as I know, anyone in this generation that I was here with, they they passed up on the opportunity. But I had started dealing with someone, and he had joined the Freemason. He had joined the Illuminati, and I wasn't in it. Never have been. Never will be. But right after I started talking to him, I had received an email. I received not an email. It was on Instagram. Not even my main page, my business page on Instagram when I was doing credit repair agent. I received a message asking did I want to join the Illuminati. And I was like, how the fuck did they find me? Why the fuck are they asking me this? How the fuck do they know me? And it all started to make sense. It was because I had came in contact with him and he started getting my energy. Started doing things to fuck with my energy. Him and his girl starting to do things to fuck with my energy. On top of my so-called friend already doing things to fuck with my energy. Oh my gosh. So while I am trying to move on from this person, after I realized it wasn't going to work out, and I didn't respond to the message. I was just like, where the fuck did y'all, whatever. And um, I was trying to move on. 111. I was trying to move on, right? And I ended up meeting this guy. You gotta be careful who you're meeting. Okay, so I ended up meeting this guy, and uh, he ended up not being, you know, suitable for my standards. Today, I go to his page. This is after. This is after. This was I had met him back in June. I went to see him for his birthday. And now June, July, August, 2 months, going on 3, right? Um I went to his page today And he had 3 necklaces, and one of them was a fucking Freemason symbol necklace. When I say I felt sick, like, now I see. I completely see what the fuck was happening. Literally, the dark forces have been after me my whole entire life. From the moment I was born not breathing. I was purple when I came out. I had a spirit attached to me from birth. I had angels attached to me as well. But I had a spirit attached to me from birth. Now, this had definitely it caused a lot of things to happen to me. I allowed a lot of things to happen to me, thinking it was love, thinking I was doing the right thing because I love these people. But it was all in the works to destroy me from birth. So I am 23. I had learned to master my emotions at 22. Doesn't mean I don't know how to. When you master your emotions, you learn how to feel them and acknowledge them and not take them out on other people. I had been mentally abused, emotionally abused, sexually abused, and physically abused. I had understood every curse that was on the family. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like this, but I literally just figured this part of the journey out. And they know I'm a powerful fucking force. They know I'm that twin that they can't fuck with. They can get the divine masculine, whatever you want to call him. They can get him, but they know they can't fuck with me. And even when I do slip up, I heal myself. So it's not much that, because I know my worth, there's never much that they have to play with or play on to fuck with me. But I did have some issues with my mother that they used to their advantage. even with me being here, you know, not talking to my mother, not talking to anybody in my family, not talking to any friends or associates, whatever you want to call them, because they were karmic too. Literally everybody was put in my path to destroy me or make me see myself different, whatever it was. But I realized that my path that I was on, I was hitting it. I was hitting it. I still am, but I noticed that I slowed down a little bit. Not on my spiritual baths, but I knew something was wrong because I did sleep with this person. I did. And I had to receive karma for sleeping with this person and straying off of my path. And my karma wasn't, you know, well, shoot. It was like sleeping with him, I got instant karma. It's like I got instant karma. And it like lingered on for 2 months. It's different in the spirit realm, but on earth, we have time to keep up with things and, dates and stuff like that. But I received karma. Now, this person expected me to just like keep messing with them. And I was like, oh, you think I'm one of those? Mm-mm. I'm not one of those. Once I peep the bullshit, I pull my energy back. But I had already slept with him. So he had more energy than I had really, thought about. And now seeing what I saw today, I realized that I was a part of a ritual for him. And a lot of women that he has done this to was a part of a ritual. But what they don't realize is I got some major ancestors. And he gonna regret fucking with me. I'm very powerful on the spirit realm. And I'm almost to the point where I'm really getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off because after all that I have been through my entire fucking life, these motherfuckers feel like they can play with me any fucking time that they want to. I don't give a fuck who you send my way. They will not break me. I had a fucking mother that pushed me out her own fucking coochie and tried to fucking break me. Her own fucking mother who pushed her out tried to fucking break me. My own father who wanted to put me in a fucking box and not understand or even try to grasp who the fuck I was on a spiritual level. And then his daughter, we're supposedly sisters, but she doesn't treat me like it. Showed me fake fucking love from the jump. Tried to fucking break me down. Y'all will see. Y'all are gonna see everybody that turned their back on me. Not saying that you were a bad person. You just were ignorant. And that's okay. But I'm not staying stuck on y'all because y'all want to remain ignorant. Nah. I'm not belittling myself and my spiritual growth and my own spiritual awakening. The same thing that can happen to each and every one of you. Oh my gosh. The same thing that can happen to each and every one of you. And you want me to feel bad about it? Wrong, bitch. Because if you looking for that bitch to feel bad about it, that's not me. I don't give a fuck how any family, friend, foe fucking feels. I don't care. And maybe all y'all did feel some type of way because, you know, of ignorance or jealousy or envy or just trying to figure out how the fuck am I so bright. Shit, I didn't know. I didn't know for a long time either. But I found out because I moved in pure fucking love. I was genuine. And to realize that you really did not have many genuine people around you, that shit is painful. That shit is painful. I'm a spiritual being living a human experience just like the rest of you. But I know that. Which is why I am allowed to feel the way that I fucking feel towards you motherfuckers. I'm not sugarcoating shit. I don't bash religions like I used to. Be- oh my god, that answer is to say yes, you do. No, I don't. I've had an awakening to understand because some of my ancestors were Christians and they were good fucking women. They were good fucking men that were living through some terrible fucking times. And I see why they give me the strength to keep going. And they don't, they know. They are rooting for me to get back to understanding where the fuck I came from, understanding this world. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of. It's just the fact that I know that this is what's happening, which will not allow me to live a regular life for the rest of my life. Even though I wasn't really living a regular life, I had always been under a spiritual attack. But they didn't expect me to make it through like this. They expected me to stay depressed like them. A lot of my family gave up on the mission. And they will see, and only when they see is when I will be willing to accept them back into my heart. I had a lot of deaths. It's kind of like people are dead because they're the walking dead, not me. I know who I am. I know what love is. Love is the highest frequency, and I operate in that frequency all the time. My heart stayed on the highest frequency, even when I was angry or upset. But in my DNA, there was a mechanism in my DNA that allowed me to be a self healer. So when people be like, so when I tell people like I'm a healer, how do you know you're a healer? Motherfucker, I heal myself. I can sit down and tell you my whole fucking life story. I tried to kill myself and it didn't work. You know? I don't laugh at anybody that has thought about suicide because death is an illusion. And I know that now. I know that death is an illusion. There's a lot of things I had to unlearn and relearn. It wasn't even relearning, it was like learning myself. You know, I unlearned a lot of things to learn myself. I stopped watching TV, you know. I just started doing things that made me happy. Stop worrying about what other people expected from me. Like, y'all motherfuckers is not my mother or my daddy. Y'all not role models. Cause I was smart enough to see a lot of shit that I didn't want to be. So y'all wasn't role models. So what the fuck exactly was there to, you know? I'm not here to bash anybody. Cause I honestly do not give a fuck. I know I got people that be watching my videos. You know, I do not give a fuck. And if you don't like me from this, you never liked me to begin with. Like, I don't care. You never liked me to begin with. You were just trying to see something. What the fuck was it different about me? You know, could you get some dirt off of me? You know, just stuff like that. Could you get dirt? Motherfucker, I'm an open book. I was so open with these motherfuckers. Like, all of them. Including my mother, including my grandmother. um, I just, when I'm gonna keep doing my work, I'm gonna keep getting my downloads. I'm gonna keep on my spiritual journey, and y'all see where I'm at a year from now. Not even a year from now, but a year from now. Y'all gonna see where I'm at. A lot of people are gonna be coming to me. I know. A lot of people are gonna be coming to me for healing. The motherfuckers that was dissing me are gonna be coming to me. Watch. They're gonna be like, I just wanna know how you did it. How did you do it? Now you wanna fucking know. When you were participating against me, when you were participating with everyone to bring me down, now you wanna know how I did it? Oh, okay. But the spirit of discernment, and if my ancestors tell me not to mess with you, I'm not gonna mess with you. Period. It's so crazy because sis is going around so loosely. But these motherfuckers is really the enemy. They're really the enemy. And it's not because they really want to be your enemy. Sometimes motherfuckers are really obsessed with you because there's something inside of you that they can't find inside of themselves. So instead of going to work and see if they can bring some authenticity out of them to, heal whatever it is, they hate on you and talk shit about you and with other people. Make up lies and oh, I've I've been I don't even know what lies people have made up about me. But I know motherfuckers is talking shit. Do I care? No. That's why my ancestors keep me blind to that shit. Because it's not gonna do anything but make me cuss somebody out when I don't need to be there. I don't need to be cussing people out. I'm not mad either. I'm pissed at these spirits for using y'all. I'm mad at the spirits for using y'all. But I'm not mad at y'all because y'all are on your own spiritual journey as well. And just like you tried to knock somebody that was on a fucking spiritual journey or one that was finding out shit sooner than you, that was going to be the catalyst to help all y'all motherfuckers, y'all gonna get your karma. You think lies are not gonna come back to you? You think you wasn't really doing anything when you was telling lies? What? You think that's not gonna come back to you? My grandmother thinks that her telling family my business, and I don't even know if it was really my business because a lot of shit she probably made up because I stayed in the house and went to work most of the time. I didn't really hang around people like that, so I'm not really trying to get into all of that. But what could it possibly be? I remember we were getting into it one time, and she was like, "Yeah, and I know what you did when you went to New York City." No, the fuck you don't. You don't know what the fuck I did. I didn't tell you what the fuck I did, so you cannot possibly know. You're guessing. You're guessing. There's no way you could possibly have known what I did. I just came up here and told y'all what I did. I went and met someone, and I had sex with him. I mean, that's not all, but that was a part of the plans. Well, yeah, it was a part of the plans, but oh my gosh, that was a part of the naive Adri that was still waking up to this fucking world. Okay, and for me to be only 23 with three. Well, I could count on one hand how many people I have slept with, and it don't even make it to four. Well, one time I was raped, but I don't count that. I don't count that. So it's literally only three, and one was a female, and I was in a relationship with her. Compared to how many do you have? It's just those kind of things that y'all want to start. Like, I got the files. I got the files on all. Like, all y'all, I got the files. let me not. Let me not get into all of that. But this is why Spirit was like, you don't need to know what the fuck they saying. Cause this is where we need your focus. We need you focused right here. We need you centered. We need you centered. This is why you don't need to know what the fuck they're saying because you can cuss them out and put them in check pretty quick. And that's all that needs to happen. And well, Not right now. Not right now. It don't even happen right now, but you just need to get you together. Get you together. Focus on you. And I started focusing on me. And that's what made a lot of people mad in the first place. Because I started focusing on me. Or I was focused on me. Or I was, a little secluded and not doing what everybody else was doing all the time. A lot of people didn't realize I was under spiritual attacks without any, well, you know, I always had somebody working on me. I always had someone helping me out. But, you know, I had a spiritual husband following me around because I had some dumb motherfuckers back in the bloodline that wanted to do some fuck shit for some recognition from white people. Oh my gosh. Man, they knew I'd come around and break this shit up and not be a Christian, you know? Or it's just that we know. But look, I'm not bashing them. This is not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to bash my ancestors that were Christians. I am not a Christian. I do not read the Bible. I know where the Bible came from. The Sibyls were actually the ones that wrote prophecies, and man took it, sold the Sibyls into prostitution and stuff like that, because there were no men that were priestess. There was no way for a man to be a priestess because it was women that had the higher knowledge, had the higher power. And then they put it in the Bible saying that, women come from a man's rib, but it's not possible at all when women literally push out. Yeah, we're not gonna get on that. We're not gonna get into the biology. Okay, but yes. And then a lot of, family members don't appreciate the fact that I, am a tarot reader. Because I can read y'all eyes. That why? Oh no, it's because of the, religious aspects. But even our ancestors, they still had some kind of, before everybody ended up brainwashed, they still had some things about them that we about to take it back to the roots. Fuck this shit right here. We about to take it back to the roots. And they went into the woods and did their rituals and stuff like that. Yes, they did. But what makes me sick is you black motherfuckers that extort your own people. I know it was black men that extorted black women first. And that was why white men were allowed to come across the fucking waters and put everybody into slavery. That's why. And they had somebody that come and prophesied about that shit. You need to get this right. Or everybody in this bitch about to be slaves. Did they do that? No. Because men are men. They want control. They want to party. They want to have sex. They want the girls. They want to be seen. They want to be noticed. They want to blah, blah, blah. It started with black men. And black men want to blame the white man when it was y'all motherfuckers that started it first. Y'all started the hate first. And it wasn't even hate. It was just the fact that you weren't able to, you couldn't see how divine you were. So you felt like you were less than because a woman was able to access knowledge and great knowledge. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat shit or strike or stroke anyone's ego. I'm not. And that's why a lot of men are intimidated by me. That's why they try to make me feel less than. And then women who don't know how divine they are, who are operating in a low vibrational masculine energy, that's why they do the same thing. Shoot. I was the one to turn away from Christianity and be gay. Come on. It was like, oh no, this bitch has lost her fucking mind. She is not traditional at all. We don't accept her in the family. She's kicked out of the family. Don't none of y'all talk to AJ. This bitch has lost her mind. When all y'all motherfuckers talk about each other. Look, I'm not here to get on nobody. And some of y'all might know some of my secrets. So the fuck what? So the fuck what? And it was only because I decided to tell someone and that someone decided to run their fucking mouth. And possibly bend the truth. You know? They did probably decided to add more. It made me seem like a really bad person. But whose heart passed the test? Light as a feather? Mine. Okay. Today has broke, well, it didn't break me, but it opened me up to see that everybody I had run into was meant to destroy me. That's the gist of why I came and started talking. And I really want y'all to know that you really have to be careful. You really do. Because it's some crazy shit going on in this world right now. Always has been. But for you divine feminines that are on this journey, I know your journey has not been easy. And I know that giving up may seem like a better option. Or going back to, old ways, or just seeming like, you know, just seeming like, sometimes the world will never let up. But don't you let up. The world's not gonna let up. So don't you let up. I would want to say it gets easier. But at some point, it may. I don't know. I'm in this shit with y'all. Shit. I don't know how it's gonna get. But we all are here to do something. A lot of shit important. I started looking at my birth chart, and it was like I'm literally sent here to be a fucking humanitarian, to change shit, to break shit down. And I accepted that, and now the planets are aligning with that. And it's like, oh, she's ready. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Working my way. Releasing emotional ties to these people will be the best thing to help you. When you release that emotional tie to these people, that's when the journey can begin. That's when karma can come in for these people. And understanding, even if that was your divine masculine, once they do the unthinkable, they are no longer your divine masculine. Once they do the unforgivable, they are no longer your divine masculine. They are no longer a divine masculine. They have fallen from grace. So when you realize that your masculine has fallen from grace, if you do not get yourself together, they're literally there to pull you down with them. You can't let that happen. Because any other divine masculine that has been doing the work will come along, and it'll be a blessed union. And they will watch. Even for you spiritual bitches that have been, telling y'all divine masculine shit, when y'all not supposed to, they're supposed to figure this shit out on their own. And even if you do tell them, the motherfucker's not gonna listen. I told mine. He did not fucking listen. Still haven't listened. But let me tell you something. These dark arts only work when you are partaking in dark things. That's why it's important to heal childhood traumas. So when you do feel like, I'm just going to use depression as an example because that is a dark entity. It is. Or alcoholism. Alcohol is an entity. I'm not saying, you can't drink. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is once you start to do too much of it and it alters, it starts to alter you. I'm sorry. It starts to alter you. I have something on my arm. I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's all red and stuff. That's weird. Ouch, that hurt. Like a spider bite or something. I just realized that. Like, it's all red and shit. Anyways, once you allow, or like I was saying, depression that is when the entity can come and take over and keep implanting depressive thoughts into your mind to keep you in that state of mind until you break free from it. And after sleeping with this person and, trying to stay optimistic about the relationship and where it was headed and blah, 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 and then just really realizing that it wasn't going to go anywhere. It wasn't going to go anywhere because he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. Um, Even trying to get me pregnant, bro. Like, oh my gosh, like, look, I ain't even, I ain't even about to go there because some things are just better. Whatever. Ain't no shame in my fucking game. I'm not a dark person. I'm not a bad person. I fucking make mistakes because I'm a human being, but I ain't making them fucking mistakes no more. I'm so serious. I'm not making them mistakes no more. No, ma'am. No ham, no turkey. Okay. But when you allow these people into your body that are low vibrational themselves, come on. And if you, after already knowing what this shit is about, it's just like, why would you join that shit in the first place? You know? It's just, I don't know. I don't know their thought process. We out on the same frequency for me to really know what the fuck they really be thinking. So I don't know. But I'm gonna wrap this up because it's getting late and I've been drinking some chamomile tea and it's starting to kick in. So, like I was saying, Divine Feminines, be careful. Be careful. Literally, every turn, every attack is gonna go back to them. But it can only go back when you realize what is happening. You being stuck on him is the key to neither one of y'all breaking free. They might never break free. That's not your fault. That's theirs. Now, when you release yourself from this person mentally, you will be free. When you, or don't try to replace this person just because you are so ready to just be in union with somebody. That was my mistake. I was just ready to be loved. I was like, I know what the fuck I want. This person looks good. Looks like he got his stuff together. I want to see what's up with him. But then this motherfucker tried to start making me feel like, how low vibrational men do. And I ain't gonna lie, I was already getting the vibes that the man was gay. And I don't know what be happening during the I don't know what be going on with them rituals. But I know in order to be initiated into that shit, you have to either be gang raped by a lot of men, and it's up to 10. You have to be gang raped by a lot of men. You have to have a public humiliation stunt thingy or whatever. That's why I'm kind of iffy on Meg Thee Stallion. Like I ain't down with somebody getting hurt, but look, because right after that song with Cardi B came out. I ain't here to talk about all that. Cause I'm not trying to speculate, but it's just something I was thinking about. But and then what's the other one? You have to be gang raped by a lot of men. You have to be oh, or you have to literally kill someone. Okay? Or rape children and sacrifice them. But that's like higher level up shit. So if you go in, you will wear motherfucker if you go in doing that shit. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm not here to get all up in that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Divine gonna have to show me. Divine's gonna have to show me this man in my dream. Like, show me everything in my dream. And then when I actually, like, I'm gonna have to see this motherfucker before I see this motherfucker. Like, no, cause anybody that's trying to come up to me, like one motherfucker was a psychopath. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sent the real, like, divine women are really sent like the real fucking narcissists and the real fucking psychopaths. Like, I'm really questioning, just the people that I have met in my life, period. Like, who the fuck was actually genuine? Where the fuck were they at? I don't know. I ain't gonna keep on thinking about it either because, that's just too much energy and time that they're getting from me. So, I'm gonna leave it right here. You divine feminines have a great night. Um, Stay blessed, stay safe, love yourself, self care, self love, all that good shit in between. Get them spiritual powers, get them spiritual gifts, okay? Because Satan is under our feet, period. This motherfucker bows to you. You didn't know that? Yeah, this motherfucker bows to you. But he's not gonna try to stop sending you people. But once they realize that they can't keep fucking with you, they bow to you. They do. In the spirit realm, but, in their own, way here on earth, they end up bowing to you. Either by shutting the fuck up or just staying obsessed with you. That's their way of bowing, depending on the type of narcissist or psychopath you're dealing with. Who knows? Good night, y'all. Stay safe. Y'all all in my heart. I'm sending love and light to each and every one of y'all.